Today we are going to see methods and functions together and in combination in Java programming language. What we are going to do is we will pass an array. We'll first make and pass an array to a function, and we'll make an array, we will show an array, and then we will do a small processing in an array, but that all in a method, inside a method. So let's get started. Let me make a new project, and in NetBeans IDE, say Java application, and you can name it as per your convenience, because I am making and showing an array, so I will name it like this: make show array. Finish. Once it is being made, now what we'll do is first we will initialize an array. You know how to declare an array? Then declaration is what we are going to do. Int square bracket, name it as numbers, is equal to new, and int, and this we're going to give the size. But this is not a good programming practice to give a number here, so we'll give a constant value, say size, and we are going to define it here. Final int and size is equal to, say, 10. Okay, now we have made an array named as numbers. We'll make an array, we will show an array, and finally what we are going to do is we are going to sum the array which we have just made, like this. Okay, and in the function we are going to pass this array, and you don't have to give anything, just name, and you have to specify the size as well. And this is a good programming practice. You cannot give number directly here. This is not a good programming practice, though the program will run very well, but just because in C++ we used to give constant in size 10, in this we give final. And the importance of this is when a program is large, then if you want to change size or this number, you have to change it everywhere, and in this formation you have to change it only here, so all the program will take this value. Now show array, similar passing will be done. Okay, number and size, and here also number and size, though some array will return something because it will return the sum. So let's see what is the error. Okay, because this error we want to happen because it is saying that we don't find the body, and what we have to do is we have to make these three bodies. And before I make it, I have to tell you that making an array and passing an array and taking these numbers, we have to give an array. We have to specify an array. Let's say the name is like this. You can give size as per your choice, then in size will come here. The return type will be void because we are just making an array, and also static because we only want one instance of make array in the whole program. So this is done. Okay, what we can do is we can because there are 10 numbers, we have to use for int I equal to 0, I less than this size plus the size. And what we can do is we can provide the value of like this, I plus 1 plus. Okay, this is how we can do, but the better way is to have a random values. Okay, for that what we'll do, we'll import java.util.random and place it here, and then what we'll do is we will create that random numbers. For that random class we'll make a object random, rand is equal to new random system.current time millis. So the system will provide us 10 numbers, and we will not do this, we will do R and D, will utilize this particular variable, and next int and bound. We want the numbers to be below 100, so this will be the bound. Okay, now this particular function is going to generate 10 numbers which are entirely different every time we run the program. This is the beauty of random class. Now to show array, I will just copy this, and again a for loop. What we have to do, we just system.out.println print arri. This is the simplest thing we have to do. Okay, system.out.print arri. This is the most important thing in the whole program, because this is where the array values lies. So this has been done. What is it is showing? Method make is already defined, class make and show, no problem with that. And what we are going to do, we will give a println also, just to show a program in a good way. And this is make array, we have to make it as show array. The error will be gone, and we are ready to execute the program. And we'll just make some array. Before that, we need to show you that these are the 10 numbers being generated. If I run it again, these are now the numbers which are generated, and they are somewhat different. Now I'll make this sum array. I'll again copy this, or rather copy all these 3 lines, because this will be similar. This is how we deal with arrays in a method. Show array, the name will be sum array, and now this particular function will return. So we'll take int. What we'll do, we'll make a sum variable, and we'll add the numbers inside this array. Int sum is equal to 0, and keep it in sum. So sum is equal to sum plus, again as I reiterated that this is the most important thing, because here the number are, here we find the number. Sum is equal to sum plus arri, and we will return also, because the error is this only. You have to return, missing return statement. Give a return statement. Now we are good to go. Let's execute the program and see these are the result, and we have to show this particular we have to take the value in a result, or we can directly show it in a system.out.println. That will do the latter one. Sum of the elements is sum array. Now you'll find the numbers, 10 numbers, and these are the sum. I'll run it again, and this is the way we show the values and sum of the values. So we made 3 functions, and this is how we pass an array into a method, and this is how we show, make, and do a small processing, small operation. We have summed up the value of this array which we have just made. So hope this program gives you a bit idea of method and functions and array value combined together, and working in tandem. Thank you so much.